Here from AHB News, I'm Emma Schwartz. Today we have a story about Fort Ticonderoga. We have two guests today, one of them being Ethan Allen. He leads an unauthorized Patriot militia staying in Vermont called the Green Mountain Boys. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on out there?
Sure. Well, right now we just crossed Lake Champlain, and the Hessians seem to be asleep.
For those of the viewers who don't know, could you explain what a Hessian is?
Sure. A Hessian is a German soldier who is hired by the British to fight for them. They seem to be a major force at the fort right now.
What can you tell us about the fort itself?
Well, it's at a perfect point on the western shore of Lake Champlain and has a lot of cannons. Like, a lot. Anyways, the cannons will do a great deal for the Patriots and maybe rally some people up for our cause. Winning this fort will be a great help.
What do you plan to do with the cannons after this?
Well, I think we'll use them for other battles. I know we could use them in Boston.
You want to drag cannons from Lake Champlain to Boston?
Yes? Why?
Well, that seems like a bit of a long shot to me. How do you intend to do that?
We intend to make 42 sleds and have 6 oxen drag each sled. Duh.
Thank you for being here today, Ethan.
Thank you for having me.
Now, the cannons at Fort Ticonderoga were almost more important than the fort itself. They were used in battles all over New England, and were even used to drive the English out of Boston. Now we have Henry Knox, who apparently has a letter to George Washington. How are you, Henry?
Pretty good, thanks. Yes, I am a
Could you give us some of that letter?
Sure. I returned to this place on the 15th and brought with me a cannon, being nearly the time I conjectured it would take us to transport them here. It is not easy to conceive of the difficulties we had in getting them over the lake, owing to the advanced season of the year and contrary winds. But the danger is now past, and 3 days ago it was very uncertain whether we could have gotten them until next spring. But now, please God, they must go. I have made 42 exceeding strong sleds, and have provided 80 yoke of oxen to drag them as far as Springfield, where I shall get fresh cattle and carry them to camp. The route will be from here to Kinderhook, from thence to Great Barrington, Massachusetts Bay, and down to Springfield. There will be scarcely a possibility of conveying them from here to Albany or Kinderhook, but on sleds, the roads being very much gullied at present, the sledding is tolerable from Saratoga, about 26 miles. Beyond that, there is none. I have sent for the sleds and teams to come out here, and expect to begin to move them to Saratoga on Wednesday or Thursday, next trusting that between this and then we shall have a fine fall of snow, which will enable us to proceed further and make the carriage easy. If that shall be the case, I hope in 16 or 17 days' time to be able to present Your Excellency a noble train of artillery.
For those of our viewers who don't speak fluent 17th century, could you sum that up for us?
Sure. Dragging the cannons has been hard because we had to get them over Lake Champlain. Now we gotta drag them from Lake Champlain to Springfield, then to Kinderhook, and then to Massachusetts Barrington Bay, then down to Springfield, and maybe some other places. I hear there may be some siege on Boston or something, so hopefully we can get them cannons there to help.
Sounds like you're pretty busy.
That I am.
Thank you for being here, Henry.
Thanks for having me.
Well, that's all for tonight. Thanks for watching.